Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's MTGGnome here, and I'm bringing you 10 cards from Alchemy Horizons Baldur's Gate that you should be including in your decks for Historic Brawl. Keep in mind that this could change due to alchemy buffs and nerfs in the future, so here's my thoughts as of the recording of this video. Also keep in mind that this is my opinion, and it's okay if you don't agree. Feel free to share your thoughts. This list is in no particular order, so without wasting any more time, let's get into it. Number 1, Black Market Connections. If you have a deck that can gain a ton of life and plays black, you'll definitely want to throw this in. The ability says to choose one or more, so for 6 life you can make a treasure, draw a card, and make a shapeshifter token. The creature token being a shapeshifter is just the icing on the cake, because it allows this card to work with any tribal deck out there. This is a must craft, I think. Hey, Phyrexian Arena's got a buddy now. Number 2, Snowboard Simulacra. There hasn't been a lot of talk about this card from what I've seen, but I wanted to bring it up here because I think it's such a great card. It allows you to make copies of any non-token permanents on the battlefield, and you get to utilize them. On top of that, if X is 5 or more, you get to put one of those cards on the battlefield for free. In the right deck, this could be nuts. Number 3, Chaos Baldur. One of my favorite cards in the set, and it wasn't that way until I tried him in my Nero Wild Mage Chaos build, which you can watch that here. But after this video, of course. Need a 2 damage, 1-sided Wrath? Do you have all lands in hand you need to draw some gas? How about some extra mana? The boy here has you covered when it attacks and when it dies. It's just so much value. Number 4, Uthguard Fury. Now I hadn't seen this one until I played with it in a draft, but I was blown away by how good this is. Since this only says your opponent's creatures, this can be a great card in a deck looking to ping a lot. You slowly deal damage to their creatures over time, giving you the upper hand when you slam that big trampler down, or being able to wipe their board with an end of festivities. Number 5, Verdant Rejuvenation. This card is absolutely insane. Being in green means you'll usually have the highest mana value of creatures on the field, which would allow you to get so many of those permanent types and slam them down. This can change the game, no doubt, but it does become a dud card if your creatures are wiped out. The seek mechanic also makes it random, so you could get junk, but you know what? I'll take my chances. Before we get into the next 5, I just want to say hit that subscribe button, and hopefully you guys are really enjoying this type of content. Number 6, Tasha, Unholy Archmage. Probably one of the most popular cards to come out of the set. Tasha's a force in control decks. It shuts down aggro decks, punishes mid-range decks, and can steal your opponent's creatures from the grave. I've seen it lose to Super Friends decks, so it does have its glaring weakness there. Still a fun and powerful card in the 99 or as your commander. It's a Dimir Mage's dream card, really. Number 7, Kindred Discovery. Kindred Discovery has been around for a while, but it finally makes its debut in Arena. Tribal control decks are gonna love this. Masculine Nexus also does too. Giving the ability to draw like this is usually a green ability, but now blue can have it too. This can draw a lot of cards with the right setup. Some people might say blue has better draw spells, but this can set you up in the long game. Number 8, Robo the Archmagi. This one kind of slipped underneath my radar, but this is a must craft if you're playing any Shaman, Warlock, or Wizard deck. Throwing this on a Vadrik once your power is above 2 is just gonna generate so much card advantage when you land some combat damage. Try adding a double strike to the creature and you'll have more cards and you'll know what to do with. Number 9, Shadowheart, Sharon Cleric. Shadowheart comes down as a 2/2 Death Toucher for 2 mana and can be a presence just by itself with the right setup. His specialized ability allows him to be useful by drawing cards in black-blue, making tokens in black-white, or hurting the opponents more in black-red. If you're wondering why the other 2 colors aren't mentioned, which would be mono black and black green, it's because the other 3 colors are just much better. This can be so impactful late game when you can drop him and specialize in the same turn. Number 10, Blood Money. Usually I hate 7 mana board wipes, but this will give you so much value in the right strategy. Decks that utilize the graveyard and want creatures to die will want to run this because of how easy it's going to be to get their stuff back with all those treasures you make. I think Blood on the Snow is slightly better since it's cheaper and allows you to get a creature back, but why not run both if you can? That's all for this video. Should I do a part 2? Let me know down in the comments and click that like button so I know you guys want to see more. You can check out some of the cards that are mentioned in the next video here. Later.